They take an oath to protect and serve, but in the last 2 weeks, police have found themselves more and more on the wrong end of a gun. Bexar County Judge Peter Sakai finally answering questions himself this afternoon about that recent rash of violence against San Antonio police. KSAT has been trying to get the judge on camera to speak about this issue since last week. Once he did in a news conference this afternoon, Garrett Berger was there to hear what he had to say. Garrett, why is the judge saying it took so long to actually respond to what's been happening on San Antonio streets?
Well, Steve, that was the very first question we asked this afternoon, and he essentially said it was because he's been busy making calls and trying to get this roundtable together that's going to involve various members of law enforcement and criminal justice. But the joint announcement from him and the mayor about that event came yesterday. And it wasn't until, once again, we reached out for the fifth time earlier today that we heard that he would have any media availability. Now, 5 San Antonio police officers were shot by suspects in the span of about 12 days this month, in the past month. Another officer shot himself while police say he was chasing an armed burglary suspect. That man was later killed by police. The San Antonio police chief and Bexar County district attorney have been trading barbs over who's at fault for the suspected shooters being on the street and not in jail. Sakai says he's had conversations now with the sheriff, mayor, DA, and the administrative judge of the district courts, and he wants to bring stakeholders together, including law enforcement and the courts, to talk about how to tackle this.
I'm asking people to pause. I'm asking people to be deliberative. I'm asking people to communicate. I'm asking people to collaborate. I'm asking people then to come to the table with solutions.
We still don't have an exact date on when these people may all convene, though the judge says he's going to put his attention on this after the county finishes up its budget next week. Now, it's not clear how much of the talks would be public or behind closed doors. Now, one thing the judge suggested is that the county may have gone too far in trying to reduce its jail population. You can hear more from him and from another commissioner who thinks there's an angle that people haven't been considering later on at our show at 6. Live downtown, I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
Bexar County Judge Peter Sakai also answering questions from the media today after a week of KSAT requesting on-camera interviews.
The judge told our Garrett Berger it was because he had been working on bringing people together to find a solution. Here's what he told us today about how that might work.
I'm asking our community, I'm asking our elected officials, let's not point fingers and blame.
Yesterday, Bexar County Judge Peter Sakai and the San Antonio mayor announced a plan to bring together law enforcement, prosecutors, and the courts. The judge saying today state legislators might even be put in the mix.
And I promise the community that we will have those solutions and we'll come back and I'll be open and transparent so that y'all will know what the work of our committee will be.
Though it's not clear what shape these talks will take or how open they'll be.
I can't answer that till I set the ground rules along with all the other elected officials, including the city of San Antonio.
With this on the horizon, Bexar County Commissioner Tommy Calvert says there is a systemic failure to rehabilitate people.
When you look at these folks out on parole or probation, and you ask, okay, this one guy is out on parole from the Texas Department of Corrections, and there wasn't any correction going on.
He praised the work of groups like Leonora Walker's Freed Texas, which runs programs for formerly incarcerated people to help steer them away from going back.
Obviously, it's not simple of just keeping people locked up because eventually they come out. What we need to start thinking is more holistic ways of treating people as a whole.
Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.